Alright, chat. This nigga's talking about hip hop is dead. And we about to see what he's talking about.
Rap music went
Fuck you mean
14
hip-hop's
months
gone?
without a single #1 song. And the
Damn.
only thing that fixed it was Drake dropping a record. Somebody who's been in the
course,
industry
bro,
since 2009.
I feel like Drake is different. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he different. He different. I ain't gonna lie. He different than everybody that's in the game. But I don't bump him like that. But he's up there. But I don't really bump Drake. Only song I really bumped from that new album was Mr. Make a Pipe Down Then Go. That's the only song I really downloaded. I couldn't finish listening to the rest of the album. But yeah, Drake, he not garbage.
Recent moments where rap did break through in that window during the Kendrick and Drake beef.
Yeah, Kendrick cold as fuck.
But look at who was involved in that beef. Kendrick, Drake, Future, Metro Boomin. Every single person in that moment was already established over a decade ago. The genre's biggest cultural event in recent memory was built entirely on legacy acts. I saw a comment a while back that actually made a lot of sense. Somebody said what's happening to rap right now is the same thing that happened to Motown. Motown in the 60s was the sound of the whole country. The Supremes, Marvin Gaye, The Temptations,
Boy, I don't
Wonder,
know who the fuck is any of those people you talking about. I ain't gonna lie to you, my brother.
the Jackson 5. That was the culture
Yeah, that's the only one I know, bro. It's the Jackson 5s. Michael Jackson and them
what people
folks.
danced to, what they bought, what defined the era. It was the
Them was
center
those
of music
old
for a point of
days.
time.
I
And then it
probably wasn't
stopped
even
being
born back then.
Gradually over time, the formula that made Motown revolutionary started feeling predictable. Disco came in with different energy, and rock pulled audiences in a direction Motown couldn't follow. The new artists they
See, back
signed
then-
couldn't replicate what
Back
made
then,
the
there were no
originals
gangster
work.
rap. Like, in this era, there were no gangster rap. It wasn't nobody rapping gangster.
And by the late 70s and into the 80s, Motown was a legacy brand. Still respected, still referenced, just not running through anything anymore. Now look at rap from the late 2000s through the mid 2010s.
Bro,
It's
I don't know why the
basically
fuck y'all showing Young Thug. Well, he had a game on a chokehold for a little minute, but don't show that nigga. He ain't like that, bro. They would have better off been showing Young Boy or Pooh Shiesty.
in the same position.
Young Thug got out of jail. I don't care about that rat shit, but Young Thug got out of jail and bullshitted. Like, he should have dropped music, but you got out of jail pranked. Rat this, rat that, rat that. Drop some music, my nigga. Now I feel like we garbage. The first music video you dropped when you got out of jail was garbage. I don't like this shit. This shit was
Artists
ass.
need a rap feature to have a #1 song. Everything culturally
Lil Wayne, the
relevant
GOAT.
was running through
King of hip hop is Lil Wayne.
It was the center of music the same way Motown was the center. And now that trap sound that defined that whole era that was once genuinely fresh has become a formula people are tired of. The biggest names from rap's peak are aging into legacy status, and new artists aren't filling that space at all. Motown didn't die, it just stopped driving the conversation, and history is pretty clear that once a genre loses that position, it almost never fully gets it back. The clearest sign that rap is plummeting as a genre is
Being a comedian took over though. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it's so much. I feel like it's more comedian than rappers. But like, funny niggas on the social media and shit, like, I feel like they more popping than rappers now. Like, a lot of folks look at rappers like, this shit lame. You're a rapper. But this other shit, streaming, YouTuber, all this other shit, the shit the streets made lame, it's cool now. And we're looking at the streets like, y'all got it.
is that it's not
Yeah, I got
producing new stars that last. That pipeline is broken right now. Ice Spice is the most obvious example. The label push behind her was as big as it gets. A Taylor Swift feature, Nicki Minaj feature, everything lined up to make it work. And it had a decent little moment, but that was it. The moment came and went, and now it already feels like a while ago. The viral artists from 2024 and 2025 tell a similar story. Tommy Richmond with $1 Million Baby, Shabuzi, songs that were genuinely everywhere for a stretch. But the follow through into a real rap career wasn't there at all. And part of that is because those songs were genre blending to begin with. Part
Facts.
pop, part country influence, part R&B. They weren't really rap moments even when they felt
Chief Keef changed the whole game. Not even just Chicago, around the whole world, nigga. He brought gangster rap into this hip hop shit. Like, he changed the whole game.
Like rap adjacent moments. Now compare that to how the SoundCloud
He influenced so much people.
That era was chaotic, but it was a real star factor.
Bro, I thought that was Lil Pump.
XXX, Juice WRLD, Lil Uzi.
Man, bro. If X and what's it called? If
it was a real star
I feel
factor.
like if X ain't died, bro, he would have been on top of the game. He would have been like another young boy. If he didn't die. If Juice WRLD would have been like a Rod Wave. If Juice ain't died. Like, those two was, oh my god, bro. Like, they were one of those ones, fool. Like, they were one of those ones that Juice WRLD actually predicted his death. I forgot the song name. But this is some song I listened to him. He was like, won't make it past 21. I've been going through some pain right now, yeah. So I always gotta keep a gun. That song, bro, like, he predicted his death right there, fool. And that shit fucked up, bro. Juice WRLD was my favorite rapper. Like,
XX, Juice
it's Pooh Shiesty now.
WRLD, Lil Uzi, Playboy Cardi, artists who built loyal fan bases that were willing to follow them behind a single song. And
for some reason, I never fucked with the Playboy Cardi shit, like Lil Uzi Vert. Yeah. I never fucked with none of this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't know. I just ain't fuck with it.
The blog era gave us Drake, Cole, and Kendrick. Those pipelines actually work, but now there are two things killing the current pipeline. The first is TikTok. Virality on TikTok.
Nah,
is
for
about
real,
the song,
gang.
not the artist. A clip can get a
nigga will make a song. They got like it's catchy. Like, whoa. I ain't saying Lil Baby, but I'm saying like anybody will make a song just catchy on TikTok to go viral and fall off this fucking quick. That one song. They'll get rich off that one song. That's all it takes. One song.
billion plays and none of that translates into someone buying a ticket or showing up for an album. The platform is built for moments, not careers. An artist can have the biggest song in the world for 3 weeks and be completely forgotten by the next month because the algorithm already moved on. And the second is the labels. They just...
Was that nigga? Hell no. This him? Bro, chill. I don't think that's him. Fuck no.
Next month because the algorithm already moved on. And the second is the labels. They just stopped developing artists. They're trend chasing now. Find something going viral, sign it, try to get 1 or 2 more versions of that same hit before the buzz dies, then just move on. They're thinking about the quarter, not the culture. And that approach is hollowing out the genre's future in real time. And every time this conversation comes up, somebody brings up Cardi, Ken Carson, Yeet, Destroy Lonely, that whole rage scene. And that fan base without...
There ain't nobody trying to listen to this shit all day, bro. Damn, I don't lie. Shit. If you listen to these niggas all day, bro, I'm gonna think your ass the devil.
Stuff is real. They shows be rocking, but that's like mosh pit music. And mosh pit music has a ceiling. The rage scene is not primarily about the songs. It's about the aesthetic, the era, the specific visual identity that gets built around each album cycle. Look at how Cardi's career actually works. Dial-It was one version. Whole Lotta Red was a completely different person.
What the fuck?
Dial-It was one version. Whole lot.
Grown ass man, by the way. Me being a thought with, like, grown ass man.
The Red was a completely different person. I Am Music, he was like a bootleg Lil Wayne Future. It's like
that nigga had so much, like, he changed so much, bro. He went from this
I Am Music
to this. Like, they're acting gay for money and views, bro. I know that he sold his soul. I just know.
He was like a bootleg Lil Wayne Future. It's like the music almost doesn't matter as much as the experience being constructed around it. That motto builds a die-hard niche, but it does not build mainstream dominance. The music is intensely difficult for a casual listener to get into. It's insular. It's for people already in on it, bro, not for pulling new people in.
Exactly. Like that's why I feel like I can't like get into this shit. Cause like I don't know, bro. What dude just said? A casual person is not finna be listening to no motherfucking yeah. None of this shit, bro. This shit is retarded music to me. Most of my homeboys bump this shit. Oh God, like they be listening to Playboy Cardi and shit. They be trying to put me on. I just can't do it. I don't know. I just can't do it, bro. I don't know.
And the chart numbers show that clearly. These artists have real fan bases, but they songs are not
real.
charting.
Get a hit! Get a hit!
The reach is deep but narrow, and that's actually what's happening to rap as a whole right now. It's splintering into a bunch of small subcultures. Rage, drill, melodic, conscious, each with their own fans in their own world. None of them are big enough individually to carry the genre's mainstream position the way trap did when trap was running everything. When a genre stops talking to everyone and starts talking to itself, it's already on the way down. The system music operates in right now is working against rap specifically, and people aren't saying that directly enough.
I'm telling y'all, bro, this YouTube shit, this streamer shit, this being a comedian shit, this content shit took over. This shit took over, bro. I'm telling y'all, this rap shit ain't like that no more. These rap chicks ain't hitting like that no more, bro. Man, get a rap chick, fuck around, how you still in the hood?
Streaming was incredible.
While a nigga just doing YouTube and just making millions of dollars off YouTube, hundreds of $1,000 a month off YouTube. Shout out Mac Moolah.
For hip hop,
we ain't gonna say too much. Shout out Mac Moolah. Just go to his channel.
Made it the king
Keep put on game.
Platform immediately, but it came with a cost that took years to show up. It killed the event album. There used to be a moment around an album dropping. It was like an event. You waited for it and it meant something. Now music is a constant fire hose that never shuts off. An artist drops a 20-song album on Friday, and by Tuesday it's already buried under 100 other releases. In 2025, only 43% of streams in the US were for music released in the last 5 years. People are streaming the classics more than the new stuff.
I'm saying, bro, I rap
today isn't just competing with other new
I don't know,
rappers.
bro.
They're competing with their own genres catalog from 20 years ago. Rap right now is being held up by a handful of.
I feel like rap is dead now. Like rap did not really had its time. I feel like it's this other shit. It's like I don't know. I feel like rap is dead. Like if you ain't like. If you ain't got no fanboy, if you ain't got no fan base like Young Boy, Rod Wave and shit, I feel like you're done. Like niggas will push your shit just to like just to see what the fuck you're doing, hate, talk shit, but they're gone. Like, and once you get a show, I feel like that's why a lot of rappers don't go on shows no more. Cause like, ain't nobody buying this shit. Y'all just see how Young Boy tour was. Rod Wave on tour right now, but y'all just see how Young Boy shit was. Like his fan base is crazy. I feel like if you don't got no fan base, you're done. It don't matter how bumpy you is, bro. You need a fan base to like, be like great in rap. Like, you need a fan base.
People who built their fan bases in a completely different era. Drake, Kendrick, Travis Scott, J. Cole. These are artists who came up before TikTok and social media ran everything.
Yeah.
Before the streaming fire hose got this out of control. And before attention spans got shattered the way they are now. They built real fan bases the old way. And they've been living off that foundation ever since. But the question nobody wants to answer directly is what happens when those guys are just done. Drake can't carry the charts forever. J. Cole has already been pulling back. The biggest rap moment of the 2020s was a beef between two men who have been in the industry for over a decade.
Like, this was the biggest beef, bro. Especially when Kendrick Lamar dropped that song, bro. Nigga made Drake want to sue him. After Drake went for that sue, bro, like everybody could tell, like Kendrick won that beef. Kendrick won the beef. Ever since, like, as soon as Drake went to sue that nigga, bro, it was over. It was over.
The veterans were still the ones keeping rap.
That's saying, that's like if I shoot at you, you shoot back, and I go call the police. Yeah.
At the top of the charts. When those artists step away, there is nobody with that combination of commercial power and cultural weight ready to take their place. The system and algorithm isn't producing artists of that scale anymore. And when the people holding everything up are gone, What's underneath them right now isn't ready to hold the weight. Genres have recovered before. Rock looked finished in the early 2000s. R&B went through a real deal death period before it reinvented itself. So it's not impossible, but a real recovery requires a new sound that pulls in a broad
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's what I feel like. In my city right now, I live in Memphis, but like everybody sounds the same in rap. Like it's a couple of rappers switching it up and shit. Hey, I'm gonna start doing like I'm gonna be reacting to Memphis like, you know, rappers and shit. It could be anybody, but I'm gonna be reacting to rap and shit too. But like most of Memphis rappers sound the same, bro. Bop, Crank, Switch, Bitch, Dick, Chill. But like, come on, bro. Like they sound the same, man. They be sounding the same.
People who already follow rap. It requires new artists who can carry the genre's mainstream weight the way that legacy acts did. And it requires something that feels genuinely urgent again. Music that feels like it actually has something to say beyond just existing. None of that is in place right now. And until it is, the market share is going to keep dropping. And the legacy acts are going to keep being the ones holding everything together. And the genre is going to keep being one Drake single away from disappearing from the top of the charts entirely.
Man, I feel like even Drake can't fucking carry for that damn long. Like, shit, somebody gonna come and take over.